Okay, today we'll be opening up this used Fram Extra Guard oil filter, number PH4967. And I got this used Fram oil filter from a very generous viewer whose name is Bruce, from the great state of Texas. Thanks, Bruce. This oil filter was in service for 5,161 miles and came off of Bruce's 2004 Toyota Corolla. Yep, the one with the 1.8 liter 4-cylinder engine, which now has 188,181 miles. He was using Valvoline Restore and Protect 5W30 oil during this period. So let's get started. You gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight. Get your angle here, filtration. Okay, so before we open this filter up, let's take a quick look at it. Date code 23353AB, product of USA. And it also says that over here, made in USA. And this filter has 13 inlet holes, nylon center core, bypass valve at the dome end, 4 grooves there for threads, and a nitro rubber gasket. I'll put the thickness of this gasket up on a screen. Okay, now let's open this filter up and see what it looks like. Okay, not too much oil. Okay. A lot of inlet holes, it's nice. A silicone drain back valve. Okay, no tears. No slits. Yeah, it's all fine. It covers the inlet holes nice. Okay, filter element. That's just the paint from the can. Okay, let's see what little excess glue right there. This looks to be a Champ made Fram filter. It's got a glued seam right there. And I'll put the number of pleats up on the screen. I don't know if that's part of the can or... yeah, it looks like part of the can. Paint from the can. No end caps, they're pretty clean. Okay, and this is a cellulose synthetic blend media with a micron rating of 95% particles greater than 20 microns. Yeah, this looks pretty good. Looks better with the metal end caps than it does with those fiber engineered caps that they usually have, that they used to make. Okay, so that all looks good. Can. Okay, I'll put the thickness of this can, the width, and the number of flutes up on the screen. I can see a little bit of carbon particles in there, soot particles. I'll have the can sitting like this so that the oil drains out, which there isn't that much, but. And then I'll check it with my finger later, see if they're gritty or not. Okay, that all looks pretty good. Bypass valve. There's a little bit of stuff right there. Not bad though. This has a bypass valve setting of 12 psi. Okay, let's get the width of this filter. Let's just call that 2 inches even. So 2 inches even minus 1/10 of an inch for the thickness of these end caps. Okay, let's take this filter element, squeeze it out, stretch it out, and see what it looks like. Be right back. Okay, here's the filter all stretched out. And this Fram media is 37 inches long. Okay, let's get the thickness of this filter media. 0.96 millimeters thick. Okay, this is the filtering side, back side. And I took 2 pictures of this under a microscope. You're going to see one with the light coming from underneath. That's the first picture. And the light coming on top. And you can see quite a bit of carbon particles in there. So let's take a look at that picture. So as you can see, there's particles on the surface of the filter. There's also particles inside the filter itself. And let's take a look at it up close. So you can see there's some soot carbon. See that right there? Rubbed it off here some more. You know, in between the seams. So it looks like the Restore and Protect, Valvoline Restore and Protect did some cleaning. And he had it in there 5,000 miles. And let's take a look at the rest of the filter. Okay, so we already went over all the gaskets, silicone ion drain back valve. This all looks fine. Nice base plate. The cap. Let's look inside the can here. Okay, I had it sitting like that, so it's pretty dry now. Let's see if this is... it's got a little grit to it, but it's kind of smooth. Yeah, it just comes apart, so it like squishes all up. It's nothing hard in there. Okay. And obviously you get a nice oil flow with this center core. And I want to say the frame went to the metal end caps here, Champ made, but they didn't glue them very well. See if we can get these out, because they came apart when I was cutting this filter open. It just now it wants to stay in there. See that? I mean, it came out nice and smooth. It didn't stick hardly at all. I mean, it didn't cause any problems in this filter, but I wonder if that could, you know, in some of these else's. I certainly wouldn't want this, you know, going on. Same thing with this one. Okay, they're kind of stuck in there, but yeah, they come right out. Yeah, it's not sticking to this. They must be using the glue that they use for the engineered fiber end caps. So I'd say the filter did a good job, but I don't like it because of these end caps. I don't like that glue coming out like that. I wouldn't want a filter that does that. Otherwise, I'd say it all did a pretty good job. So what do you guys think about this filter? And again, I want to thank Bruce for sending me this used Fram oil filter. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and take care.